figure from Kashmir. He was very famous in his times and famous ever since. He wrote approximately 75 works. He was a philosopher, poet, musician, somebody who wrote wonderful works on what is called aesthetics, that is how to appreciate art. And he wrote his wonderful commentary on Natya Shastra called Abhinav Bharati.
Called?
Abhinav Bharati. His name was Abhinav Gupta Acharya. So he's shown here, and this painting has been made by a modern artist called Sheshagiri Rao from Andhra. It's made about 35 years ago. And it is made on the basis of a description of an event that happened in his lifetime, that is the lifetime of Abhinav Gupta Acharya. And that description of that event was written by one of his disciples. And we find...
In Kashmiri?
Yes. And we find it there, the description in Sanskrit words, Draksha Ramasya Madhye. And it describes how Abhinav Gupta is sitting in a canopy, beautiful canopy with decoration and a sub-canopy inside, and all around him are sages, dancing women, and by the side of him are two young women who are again disciples and participants in the secret tantric rites. They are called the Dutis. So he was a great Shaivite, a Shaiv philosopher. And it's very appropriate that we talk about him today because today is Mahashivratri. So he was in his time considered to be the greatest Acharya of Shaivism in India, particularly in Kashmir Shaivism, and his philosophy of Pratibhigya Darshana. But apart from his own time, since he wrote these works, he has been a massive influence on the history of dance, music, theatre, philosophy, tantra, art, aesthetic appreciation, since that very time. So his contribution to classical learning is like this contribution of Kalidas or Bhavabhuti or contribution of Tulsidas or somebody like that. So he's among the rarest and one among the greatest Indian intellectuals, and called Abhinav Gupta. And he's described here. You can see that he's playing a veena by his left hand. Now the veena is very different. It's like a bow with strings. And then all around him are disciples, scholars, munis, ascetics, people from all walks of life, because he is addressing them all. So he is a paradigm, an excellent example of a person who could reach to all kinds of population, all sections of population. I mean, there are grihastas like pandits sitting, on one side, and then there is ascetics, sannyasis, musicians, dancers, girls who are dancing, young women, old teachers, dance teachers. So everything is beautifully described here. in this. It's a 12-line description that we have